If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button right now for today's practice all together. Then come with me. We're going to start down on our mat. We're going to go ahead and lay all the way down. So just take your time to lay right down on your back. Go ahead and let your feet plant to the width of your mat. Let your left hand come to your heart, your right hand come to your belly, and then see if you can lean your knees in to create a little mini teepee tent. Now collectively, let's all take a nice deep breath in. Fill your chest, fill your lungs, fill your diaphragm up with your breath. Sip it in, sip it in, sip it in. Cap it off and sigh it out your mouth. So just letting that exhalation help you clear the pathway for today's practice. Feel on the inhale the rise of your chest and your lungs as you sip your breath in. And on the exhale, feel the settling as you sink right into your mat, into the earth. Now release your hands to the sides of your body with your palms facing up and just begin to rinse your knees right and left. So you're still laying down, but the knees are going to rinse and turn right into windshield wipers. So using this process to wake up our lower back, to activate some mobility, to let the rinse of anything that could possibly hinder your practice today, just like the windshield wipers wipe away, whether it be snow, sleet, rain. Our knees can signify that same purifying action so we can see clearly. So today, we are unpacking the 5 languages of love. And our topic today is going to be deciding to love. So I think throughout time, love has been created to be this emotional response where in fact it's a choice and it's a decision. No matter what the other person does. So whatever relationship you would focus on, could be a parent-child, could be a coworker, whatever relationship you want to focus on today, maybe that relationship where you want to bring a little more love into it could be your purpose for today's practice, your wish, your prayer, your intention. Now, if you can, bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees go wide, and bring your hands to prayer right at your heart center. Now, if this is too much on your hips, no worries. Go back to the beginning with your feet planted to the width of your mat and knees knocking together. Close your eyes and set your intention for today's practice. That single-minded person, that single-minded relationship that you are going to choose to decide to love no matter what that relationship looks like right now. It doesn't matter what they do or how they respond. What matters is what comes from us. So we are going to decide to love, even if it's loving the unlovely. Whew. Once you have your intention, just lace your hands inside out. Press your arms up to the ceiling as you stretch out your fingers. Thumbs forward, pinky fingers back. Soften your elbows. Let your hands reach overhead and land on the mat. Pull your knees into your chest and then let your arms wrap a hug around. Now hug a nice little ball. And if you prefer, one hand on each shin, but we're gonna roll around on our sacrum, tucked up in a little ball. If you want to roll a little bit of your feet around your ankles at the same time, and then reverse that direction. And now plant the left foot. Let your heel be by your sit bone. Levitate the right leg straight up and exhale as you draw the right leg in towards your chest. Inhale, lighten it up. Exhale, dive it back in. Inhale, lighten it up. Third time, exhale, dive that right leg of yours back in. Now, maybe you stretch the left leg long if you want a little more. Now, if your left leg's not long, let it go long and hug a bent right leg in nice and tight by lacing your hands around the shin, and then wrap a twist. So right leg crosses over to the right side of the house as the right arm creates a T. The right leg, you're twisting over to the left, but looking over to the right. Now come back onto your back. Go ahead and bend the left leg again. Let the right leg extend straight up. Let your arms come alongside and lower the right leg up and down. So it's going to stay straight. This might be a nice time to floint your toes out, which means it's a little bit in between a flex and a point. But move the right leg right up and down as it hovers over your mat, and then you pull it back up with your core. So begin to activate the core muscles as you press your lower back into your mat. Beautiful. Now bend the right leg, take the left leg and extend it straight up to the sky. Pull in the left thigh bone towards your chest on the exhale. Inhale, lighten it up. Yes, get a nice stretch on that hamstring. Dive it in. Beautiful. Inhale, lighten it up. One more time. Exhale, dive it in. Let your elbows go wide. Maybe you have your ankle. Maybe it's closer to the back of your hamstring. Doesn't matter. And if you want more, straighten the right leg out. Now, lacing your hands on a bent left leg, hug the thigh bone in towards your chest. If your right leg is not extended, go ahead and extend it, and then wrap a twist. Right hand to the outside of the left thigh, twist over to the right. Maybe you tee your left arm. Now, as you come back onto your back, plant the right foot, heel by sit bone, right leg is extended, and then let your arms this time create goalposts and move the left leg up and down, scissor action. Breathe. And then pick up the pace on that up and down action. It really ignites that left hip flexor. And then go ahead and bend both legs. Bring your palms alongside your body. Palms down, hips down, feet down, head down. Pop your hips up for Setu bridge pose. Now keep your bridge and lift your right leg up. Lower your hips down. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise back up. One more. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Cross the right leg over the left. Pop your hips a little higher and open up the right hip. Lower the right foot down. Inch your shoulders together and maybe lace your hands underneath your body. Now release that connection if you have your hands laced. Lower your hips down. Capture your hands underneath your hamstrings. Knees this time are wide. Roll around on your back. Let your feet roll around your ankles. And then reverse that direction. Now go ahead and plant your feet again. Let your feet be the width of your hips, palms down, head down, feet down. Elevate the hips up for bridge. Keep the right foot planted, lift the left leg straight up to the sky. Lower your hips down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. One more. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Cross that left leg over the right and pop your right hip up a little higher as you open the left. Lower your hips down. Go ahead and capture your hamstrings again. Maybe you lace your hands and roll around on your back. Now go ahead and straighten the left leg. Let it land on your mat. Lift the right leg up and take the right leg across, but keep it straight as you extend your right arm. So you're getting that IT band. Come back to the center and then reverse it. Slide the right leg long, bend the left leg. Now you can always keep it bent or extend it up and then let the right hand help assist, but you're making that straight leg twist. Come back to the center. Go ahead and rock and roll a little bit on your back. So just back and forth. You're going to crisscross at the ankles to come up and over onto hands and knees, right in the middle of your mat. Finding a rounded back and a chin tucked. And then an inhale as you arch and tilt your tail up, dropping your belly toward the earth. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, soften and melt. Two more of those. Really push the earth away. Really pull your belly in. And then arch and even stretch your neck. One more time. Exhale, push the earth away, being very mindful of your index knuckle and thumb knuckle being rooted and grounded. And then inhale and arch. Now, tuck your toes under, rock your hands right up your thighs, sweep your arms out and up on the in-breath. On the out-breath, tee your arms, let the left leg go out to the side. Now, slide the left hand down the left leg, right arm up and overhead. Parigasana gate pose. Slip your right hand in your imaginary back pocket, left bicep by your cheekbone, arc up and back. Now release both hands down, tuck the right toes under, rock your hips back, and walk your arms out in the opposite direction as far as you possibly can. Now, as you walk your hands back, peel the left arm up and you're going to sneak dive underneath. So you're going to twist. With the left leg extended out, you're twisting over to the right. Yeah, let the waistband experience the twist. Come back around, tuck both of your toe sets under, rock your hips back to your heels, walk your hands up your thighs, sweep your arms out and up, breathe in, tee your arms, breathe out. Now, extend your right leg right out to the side. So you're gonna jet it out to the side, and you're gonna slide your right hand down your right thigh, left arm up and over. Parigasana gate pose. Rise back up, left hand back pocket, right bicep by cheekbone, lift up and arc back. Bending at the waist, nice and slow, walk your hands out, tuck your left toes under, reach your arms forward as far as you can as you draw your tailbone back. It's like a little bit of traction. Walk your hands in, peel the right arm up as you look up, and then sneak dive under the left arm as you twist. Beautiful. Now come back around on all fours. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Bend your arms, go chin, chest, belly. Scoop your heart through. And this time, tuck your toes under. Find your way into downward facing dog. See if you can stretch out the back superficial line of your body. Breathe. Now from here, go ahead and elevate your right leg up. Roll open at the hip. Right knee, right tricep, super high. Inhale, stretch it long, straight and strong. Right knee, left tricep. Now this time, shoot it out. Now the right leg could stay bent for fallen triangle, or you could bend it and then straighten it, left arm up and over. Come back around and kiss your right kneecap in. Step the right foot up, modified revolved lunge. Dip the left knee down, slip the right hand behind the left hamstring, left arm up, arc up and back. Now, left upper arm outside the right front thigh to twist. Tuck the left toes under, pop the left kneecap up. Now, up and around warrior two. You've got it. Beautiful. Flip both palms, straighten the right leg, look up, collect your hands. Exhale, press back down. Do that again. Both palms flip, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One more time. Flip both palms, breathe in, look up. Exhale, press back down. Now turn it in to stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Now pull your arms in as you pull your heels out and tee your arms standing. Lace your hands behind your back, inch your shoulders together, soften your knees, cascade down, bend at the waist and fold in half. Breathe. Keep your elbows soft. Now release that connection, pivot to the back of your mat. From here, look at your left big toe, float right up, half moon posture at the back of your mat. Right arm's gonna come up and overhead. Left leg's gonna bend. Now visualize standing on the back wall as you really press and ignite the sole of that right foot. Left arm might lift, step back, second warrior. Woo! Stargazer again. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Warrior two, front of the house. Flip the right palm for peace. Keep the right leg bent
And then windmill your hands down. Now you could go hands and knees, shoulders over the wrists, chin, chest, belly. You can lower down from plank. You can come into up dog, palms of hands, tops of feet, or keep your hips grounded for cobra. And then exhale, up and back, Adho Mukha, Svanasana, down dog. Left leg rises, roll open at the hip. Now, inner knee, upper tricep, tap it. Inhale, stretch your left leg back, long, straight, and strong. Left knee, right tricep, shoot the left leg out. Now, if it's bent, so be it, or maybe you extend it, right arm up and overhead. Right hand down, kiss that left kneecap. As you step it up, go ahead and move right in to modified revolved lunge. Twist open to the left. Dip the right knee nice and slow and controlled, hugging the sole of the left foot toward the right. Right hand outside the right arm by the bicep, by the cheekbone. Left hand outside the right hamstring. Right knee is down. There you go. Hands to heart center. Right upper arm outside the left front thigh. So you're going to twist. Yes. Now, can you breathe into the twist, letting your thumbs come to the center of your chest? Perhaps peeling that left shoulder blade back. Pop up the right kneecap. Yes, up and around, warrior two. Flip both palms, straighten the left leg, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, second warrior. Inhale, rise up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, press back down, breathe out. One more time. Inhale, rise up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, press back down, hold. Turn it into stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Now, pull your heels out and tee your arms. Lace your hands behind your back. This time, slide your hands down the backside as you look up, opening the front body. Beautiful. Now, slowly release that. Pivot to the back of the house. Right foot down. Float up, half moon posture at the back of your mat. Right hand reaches over and out. Left arm lifts up. Now bend the right leg a lot. Let the left arm come up and overhead. And again, you're visualizing the sole of the right foot reaching way back, moving back into second warrior. Stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Warrior two, front of the house. Left leg bent. Now get your left knee tracking over the second and third toe. Flip the left palm. Peace. Windmill your hands down. Vinyasa flow, your style. You can go from plank all the way down, maybe to up dog, palms of hands, tops of feet, and back to down dog. Breathe and hold. So guarding our heart and yet doing what we know to do to make that choice, make that decision to love someone else in a relationship no matter what they've done. No matter what offense, it just takes the burden off. We can only control our own response, not theirs. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Inner knee, upper tricep. Inhale, stretch it back. Right leg, left tricep, shoot the right foot out. maybe with a bent leg, maybe extended, left arm up and over, fallen triangle. Left hand down, pull the right kneecap in and just hold. Step it forward, modified revolved lunge. Dip the left knee, right hand behind the left hamstring, left arm lifts, arc up and back. Collect your hands and twist. Left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Tuck the right toes under, twisted crescent. Up and around, warrior two. Turn it right into stargazer. This time, Jiva lunge, back of the house, left leg bends. Pivot towards the left leg, float up, back of the house, half moon. Right arm up and over, left leg bends. Visualize standing on the back wall with the sole of the right foot. Maybe you lift the left arm up. Do a hasta, step back, second warrior. Nice, stargazer again, look up. Warrior two, front of the house. Flip the right palm, reverse. Peace. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through. Vinyasa, emptying your breath out. Inhale as you rise up. True love is not about seeking what you desire, but about selflessly serving the well-being of those you love. Left leg takes a lift. Roll open at the hip. Inner knee, upper tricep, tap it. Inhale, stretch it long, straight and strong. Left knee, right tricep, shoot it out. Maybe the left leg stays bent. Maybe you pull that left leg extended. Right arm up and over. Right hand down, pull the left knee in. Nice and tight, and pause. There's so much power when we pause. Step it forward, modified revolve lunge. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Right knee goes down, you've got this. Left hand behind the right hamstring, right bicep by cheekbone. Lift up and back. Now, nice and slow, ring it out on the twist. Right upper arm outside the left front thigh. There you go. Tuck the right toes under. If that works for you, pop the right kneecap up. Beautiful. Up and around warrior two, front of the house. Turn it into stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Jiva lunge, back of the house. Right leg bends. Maybe you go all the way down and left leg comes up. Left toes. Now pivot toward the right leg at the back of the house. Float up, half moon posture at the back of your mat. Right leg down, left leg lifts. Left arm up and over, right leg really bends. Activate your core. Maybe you pick the right arm up, step back, warrior two. Stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Warrior two, front of the house. Flip the left palm, left leg is in front, reverse. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through that vinyasa flow. You choose the exit. Emptying your breath out. Inhaling as your front body lifts. Exhaling as you dive your hips up and back. Down dog. Now drop your knees. Bring your legs together. Embryo pose. Sweep your hands alongside your body as your head rests down. Breathe. A little thank God asana, giving us the ability to decide to love, loving the unlovely. One of the most challenging calls of action that we will have to endure. But when you start the process, you realize it's not as hard as you think. Now, stretch your arms out, tuck your toes under, rock your hips up and back, down dog. Now, lift your right leg up, long, straight, and strong. Walk your hands back to the left leg at the back of the mat. That's going to take you into a standing split. Squeeze the right leg behind the left. Get low, get little. Inhale back to L shape. Exhale, dive back in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, dive back in. This time, right hand down, twist open to the left. Beautiful. Now, from here, walk back out, three-legged down dog with a bent right leg. Roll open at the hip, maybe stay, or maybe flip for wild thing. Bring it around, shoot the right foot out, fallen triangle, left arm up and overhead. Now, right knee, right wrist, left knee down, high pigeon pit stop. There you go. Now, plant your hand, shoot the right leg back. Knee to nose, one time. Modified revolve lunge. Left knee down, right hand behind the left, arc up and back. Ring it out on the twist. Tuck the left toes under, twisted crescent. Up and around, warrior two. Stargazer. Jiva lunge, back of the house. Pivot to the left foot, half moon. Right arm up and over, left leg bends. Left arm lifts if possible. Step back, second warrior. Turn it into stargazer. Warrior two, front of the house. Flip the right palm for peace. Windmill your hands down. Vinyasa flow. As you empty out your breath, scoop your open heart through the gateway of your arms. Exhale up and back, down dog. Left leg is on the rise, long, straight, and strong. Walk your hands back to the right leg, standing L shape at the back of your mat. Left leg squeezes low behind the right. Inhale back up. Exhale, dive back in. Inhale back up. Third time's a charm. Exhale, squeeze it in. Left hand down, maybe twist open, stacking your shoulders to the right, spreading your Surya Hasta Sun hand wide. Now walk out, three-legged dog. You're right there. Roll open at the left hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Left leg is lifted. Bring it around. Shoot it through for fallen triangle. Maybe with a bent left leg. Maybe straighten it out. Right arm up and over. Pigeon pit stop. Left knee, left wrist. Left heel, top of the right thigh bone, right knee down, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, shoot the left leg straight back. Knee to nose, modified revolved lunge. Left arm lifts. There you go. Right knee down, nice and slow. Left hand behind the right. Arc up and back. Feel the pliability, the mobility, the flexibility. Twist it out, right upper arm outside the front leg. There you go. Tuck the right toes under, twisted crescent. Up and around, warrior two. Stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Jiva lunge, right leg bends, back of the house. Twist toward the right leg, float up, half moon, right hand over and out. Left leg lifts high. Shine that light of love from the inside out. Left arm up and over, right leg bends. Maybe right arm lifts, step back, second warrior. Stargazer, look up. The best is still yet to come. Second warrior, front of the house. Flip the left palm, reverse. Windmill your hands down and move your body through that vinyasa flow. You choose the exit. This time, meeting back in child's pose. Now, see if you can slow the cadence of your breath in your child's pose. A little double, thank God, asana. Bring your hands behind your body, palms up, head down, sweeping the wings back. Now, lace your hands at the small of your back. Rabbit pose. Rise up on the crown of your head. Let your shoulders rinse. Release that connection. Hands and knees. Right knee, right wrist. Left leg extends out for pigeon. Now start to walk your upper body down. We want to feel love the way we give it. So we want to love the way we end up feeling loved. So in this book, The 5 Languages, there's 5 different ways that in relationships the other person possibly could speak a totally different love language than you. So if you're someone who likes to give positive, encouraging affirmations to someone else to help lift them up, that might just be your own love language, that when someone else lifts you up, it sticks, it holds, it resonates with you. Yours might be acts of service. You might not feel loved if someone doesn't do certain things for you. And at the same time, that might be the way you deliver love is acts of service. It could be physical touch, pats on the back, handshakes, hugs. Some people, it might not be that. Maybe they didn't have a history of physical touch that way. So it's very interesting when you start studying the different languages that love has. Maybe it's gifts. Maybe you like getting gifts or giving gifts. Maybe that's an expression. In most cultures, that is true. One of the expressions of love is to give gifts. Okay, now let's find pigeon on the other side. You're going to tuck your left toes under and just make that shift. So the right leg goes back if you want to go to down dog and kind of pedal it through. Then we're going to go with left knee, left wrist, left heel, top of the right thigh bone. So we've got 5 different languages. We've got acts of service, affirmations, physical touch, the receiving of gifts. So maybe you can discern which of those languages might be yours. Now see if you can open that left hip just a little bit more by truly surrendering and sinking right in to the earth. So anything you're holding on to, literally set it aside. Maybe the love language for you is quality time. Just know, even with your children, like finding out what makes them feel love will fill up their love tanks. It's a fascinating study. Now, if you can bring your forearms down in front of your body, shoot the left leg back to bring yourself to forearm plank. Lower your hips down, point your toes and lift your heart up. Sphinx pose. Lower your chin down, bend the right arm, extend the left, and propel yourself up and over onto your back. But this time you're facing the back of the house. Feet are going to go back to the width of your mat. Knees are bent. This time, arms just alongside your body. And just take this opportunity to see if there has been a shift. Rinse your knees right, rinse them left. So a lot of times if we're trying to figure out our own love language, maybe the way we express love is a love language that we have ourselves. I think mine might be, after studying this, acts of service and maybe even words of affirmation. But you know, you can have a little bit of each love language for sure. Now, if it serves you, bring the soles of your feet together. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Supta Baddha Konasana, or feet to the width of your mat, knees knocked together. So we've come back around full circle, bringing your purpose, your intention right back into your heart with the pressing of your hands together at heart center. And then let's finish off with our final resting pose, Shavasana. So lengthen your arms out alongside your body. Lengthen your legs out. Just let them splay open. And breathe into this place of contentment, Santosha. When you decide to love, you eliminate any kind of fear or anxiety with what other people do. We literally not only set them free, but set ourselves free.
Now I invite you to turn the video off. If you could stay here 5, 10, maybe even 15, 20 minutes today. I know we'll catch up again. But if you're coming with me, just bring movement back to your fingers and your toes. And then as you bend your legs, just let your body shift over into that fetal position. And then help yourself up into your day again to a comfortable, easy seat, knowing that true love is not about seeking what we desire, but about selflessly serving the well-being of those around you that you love. Lift up to the sky, to the heavens, your purpose today, your gifts, graces, and blessings. Seal them into your heart as you bow your chin towards your chest. And then as we look up, let's finish off with 1 Om to Home, sipping your breath in. Home. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste. All righty, so here we go. If you follow me on Never Better Yoga on Spotify,